That's right. Peace, peace. We out here getting this money, man. Mental transformation, man. That's key first. You gotta transform that mind first, man. You gotta get the thought, plant that seed. All right. We practice theosis. All right. In every aspect of the build, that is what we do. Because we know that God can create and we know God can destroy. Right now we're building. We destroy that which shouldn't be, that which is erroneous. That's what God does, right? So, you don't got to put your hands on a nigga if he disrespecting you, and you know you got it. He can actually put his hands on you, right? Cause and effect, right? Universal law, right? Comedian type of law, right? We understand that, right? Stolen African philosophy, which is Greek philosophy, would say it's Hermeticism, right? Or Hermetic. It's not, it's Kemetic, right? You know where you got it from, right? George G.M. Stolen Legacy, right? You get that out of that book, and a few others, right? But right now we're practicing theosis. We're talking about the studying to become God, the practice of becoming God. You know? So the first thing you have to do is transform your mind, and the body will follow. For all my Dragon Ball Z fans, it's you know, it's like this one episode they had where Whis was telling, I believe it was Kakarot, you gotta, you know, let your body move according to your mind. Once your mind moves, your body would automatically go. You can get that out of Metal Nature, because some things are will, some things are automatic, right? You just do naturally, it just comes to you. Right now, what we do is we do both, right? And that's what the Metal Nature teaches you. You know what I'm saying? It's like in the first few pages when you open the book. But right now, we're becoming God physically, right? And that's what we're doing. We want to be God. Transform your body. It's all in the mind, right? That was 30, right? I need 5 more. 235 is 130, that'd be 100. So it took this, for me to get where I'm at physically, with my body, for me to get here, I had to become an extremist. I wasn't fat, you know, never been. I always had a nice physique, genetically, but I didn't have what I have now. So in my process of becoming God, I had to change my mind first. How I think. I had to cut out everything that was lower. You know, certain foods, stop eating sugar, stop drinking milk, you know. I haven't had milk in about 18 years. I do eat a little sugar, but it's because I eat cookies. I'm a cookie monster, you know, I love cookies. But they got substitute for that. I just haven't bowed down to that particular self part. Because when you know better, you show better, and I damn sure know better. So if something was to happen, I'll have to blame it on this particular thing because I knew. You know what I'm saying? So let me get this 5, I'll read back. Yeah, get your money, man. Don't let nobody else get money for you. Anyway, theosis is the practice of becoming God. And you got many things that you do. You got many things that, you know, it can be get knowledge yourself, which is the first thing you need to do. Without knowledge yourself, even white people can get knowledge yourself. All right, he's at 180 degrees, but he's half of who I am. Right, he's me at my lowest. You know, for the people who don't understand it, you know, He's the extroverted self, right? I'm the introverted self, right? I am as within, so without. As above, so below. That is who I am, right? As without, that's what he will be, right? So below, that's who he is, right? But we got to bring a balance to it. Bring it in the middle, bring it together, right? Because he comes from us, right? So when you become a devil, you climb down from them 33 vertebrae into a particular realm or particular consciousness of self, right? And that particular consciousness of self is so left hemisphere that it's destroying everything to life. The devil will be considered a god, right? He sees himself as God, saying to himself that he is God, and sitting on the throne of God, right? So that is exactly what's going on right now in this day and age. Right now, he is in the position of power. He is sitting on the throne of God right now, ruling the world as God. And that is because, as in the Bible it is say, you know, the earth moans and groans, awaiting for the awakening of the sons of God to manifest. So it's just waiting on us, right? So as black men and black women, we got to remember that we are God. We are one. I am you, you are me. I am her, she is me. We are one. There's no separation among us. Love is thicker than blood and water. That's what ties everything all together, which is melanin, right? Which is, you know, fairly a new word, maybe 200 to 400 years old. But talking about who we are, because we African first, right? But you know who I'm talking about, black people, right? So you're born God. You're born whole. You are born 360 degrees. You are born the cipher, period. And that's supreme mathematics for the people that don't know that language. So with that being said, every number comes out of zero, but zero itself isn't the number. It's all from where numbers come out of. Same thing as black or darkness is from where light comes from. Light comes out of darkness, right? All the greats, right? They all had to go into darkness to get enlightened. You understand? So with that being said, that which is light, right, is God, right? That which is black is God. It's a little duality there, which there's no separation. There's only dealing with degrees of separation. So with that being said, you have to understand that in order to become God, you have to do the work. God works. On the seventh day, it says that he rested, right, from that which he created. So you have to rest. You have to transform. Trans is to across, means beyond. Form means to shape, you know. So you have to relax, regather, recapture yourself, you know. And when in doing that, you would just relax and you'll be able to see what's going on, so you can plan, so you can build for today, shape for today, using what you had yesterday for today. And you got to do the same thing today so you can shape tomorrow, you know. Do what you need to do today so you can do what you want tomorrow, right? So with that being said, you know, be God, right? That's who I am. I'll be right back. That was an even 30. Those bitches are biting. It's all about getting this money, man. You won't feel better until you get some type of discipline or practice some type of ascetic in your life. Whether it be semen retention, working out, you got to be doing something productive to become God, right? And I ain't talking about going to work. That's all fine and dandy, right? But are you buying the books? Are you borrowing the books? Are you studying them, right? Are you exercising the mind? Because what I learned is when I'm working out, I have some of the most profound thoughts come into my brain. All right, because we know that the mind, I believe, is the heart, which they don't know, but African ancient traditions and cultures will show that the heart is the mind. But supreme understanding to teach you that scientists don't know. The mind is here or right here. They don't know where it's at. But our ancestors would say that it is our heart. You know, follow your heart, follow your first mind. That gut feeling right here. This brain. You understand what I'm saying? Something totally different with your four. All right. So it's got to be here. You know, let this mind, let this heart be in you that was also in Christ. You know, it's that Christ consciousness. You know, it's that you need to embody to become God. The Aquarian Gospel of Jesus the Christ, it's a whole nother kind of Jesus, though. Levi Dowling, he literally went into the blonde hair, blue eye shit. But us that read and that understand, even the signs and symbols that is in it, it's just the consciousness alone, you will see that this particular Jesus had to go get his name Christ. He had to go get it. It was a degree that he went to go get when they pressed when they put the diadem on his head, which is crown. You know, he had to go get that name because he was the logos, but he had to, which is Greek, but he had to go get that name. You know what I'm saying? That was a attribute, a characteristic, a type of thinking, a type of way of life that he had to go and obtain because he wasn't born to Christ. All right. So with that being said, man, this whole video right now is just about being God, becoming God, the practice of becoming God. And you have to do those things because you're born God, but you have to climb up to the 720 degrees. You understand what I'm saying? So, because you're born 360 degrees whole, right? The Caucasian, he can get KOS, which is knowledge itself, but he's 180 degrees. When he obtains knowledge itself, he obtains what? The other 180. Then he becomes whole, not physically. Okay, because he's missing the main ingredient, right? Which is a particular type of skin pigmentation that's connecting, that is in everything.
Be grateful for this grind, y'all.
So
keep working hard.
With the God Dolo, peace to the God Dolo, right? Master of himself, right? And supreme intuition, right? Also chemistry realignment. I'm Caruso Haley, SMG Rule, supreme minded God, say money gang.
I just did a dog ass video.
We on that type of time, man. Transform, become God. Right? Thomas said, Jesus, show us the Father. What did Jesus say? Have I not been with you so long and you still don't know me? Food for thought. Get a plate.